Hey everyone, TJ here with Amazing Emporium, bringing you a movie heads up for Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies is a novel written by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. Basically, Seth Grahame-Smith just took Jane Austen's novel Pride and Prejudice and added a whole bunch of zombie awesomeness to it. So, director Burr Steers and producer Natalie Portman decided to make this into a movie, which I think just has to be awesome. Because to me, it's almost a no-brainer to be an excellent movie. I mean, once you say those words together, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, it clicks and there's a smile just spreads across your face. It just has to be awesome. Smith himself said that the original text is perfect for a zombie horror story, and on the Pride, Prejudice, and Zombie Wikipedia page, there's a quote from him that says, quote, "You have this fiercely independent heroine, you have this dashing heroic gentleman, you have a militia camped out for seemingly no reason whatsoever nearby, and people are always walking here and there and taking carriage rides here and there. It was just ripe for gore and senseless violence, from my perspective anyway," end quote. That in itself kind of sums it up because, you got the higher end of society and pretty much they're just in their own, little cliques and having long, boring conversations with one another about God knows what, because I've never read the book Pride and Prejudice, but once I seen there was a Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, I had to pick it up and read it, and it was amazing. I really love that book. At first, messages start becoming lost between the houses when the couriers are captured and eaten, and then, some of the high-end female characters chat and weigh in on the tactiles of the quote-unquote unmentionables. They don't really call them zombies, they call them unmentionables. And the ladies debate over carrying a musket because you need to be protected in a zombie holocaust, but it appears to be very unladylike to be carrying around a musket. Burr Steers hasn't really done anything real big. He's kind of cut his teeth directing a bunch of TV shows. He also did a couple Zac Efron flicks. He did 17 Again and Charlie St. Cloud. I've never seen either one of those movies, so I can't really comment on his directing style. But the trailer looks great, so I'm pretty excited about it. He was also one of the writers on How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Now, I have seen that movie, and it was pretty funny, so I'm expecting a kind of Shaun of the Dead type experience, with some great characters, some good gore and kills, although it is PG-13, so it probably won't be on the level as Shaun of the Dead was. And there's got to be some great comedic moments to release some of the tension of being hunted by the undead. Lily James is playing Elizabeth Bennet, the main protagonist of Pride and Prejudice. She's the second of 5 siblings, a lively and playful young woman who I expect to come across a little sarcastic, but in a great and likable way. Lily James played Cinderella in the 2005 remake, I think it was, so look for her in that. Also, Lena Headey is in it. She's playing later in Catherine de Bourgh. Lady Catherine is kind of the opposite of Elizabeth. Lady Catherine was a little upset with Elizabeth after she married Mr. Darcy at the end of Pride and Prejudice. She was only upset because she wanted to marry her own daughter Anne to Mr. Darcy. So it's very interesting to see how these two characters will be written for this version of the movie. Quick plot summary is a zombie holocaust has fallen onto the land of Jane Austen's classic novel, Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth is apparently a martial arts expert as well as having some weapons training. And Mr. Darcy, played by Sam Riley, is a master at slaying the zombie horde. As the fight amongst the living and the dead grows, the different classes of people must put aside their differences and band together to stay alive. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies is set for release in February of 2016 from Sony, like I said, with Natalie Portman producing, so I am very excited to see this one. Again, please leave some comments below. Let me know what you think about this movie. If it looks great, are you planning on seeing it? Are you not planning on seeing it? What do you like about the trailer? What do you not like about the trailer? Have you liked the books? Did you read the books? Are you burning the books? Just let me know. Alright guys, see you later.